Hey everyone, Don here with Don's question of the day. Guys, today we'll be looking at weird laws in every state in the United States. First and foremost, I want to tell you about our channel, Don's Question of the Day, DQOTD on YouTube, and also on Facebook, hashtag DQOTD. We do a question every Monday through Friday that you get to answer, 7 a.m. through 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. You get those answers in, and I do a video for that day's question on YouTube, and it also gets posted to Facebook. So guys, participate in that, and make sure you hit that DQOTD button at the end of this video to subscribe. Thanks, guys. Guys, we'll be going in alphabetical order by state, and all this is coming from businessinsider.com. We'll start with Alabama. In the city of Mobile, it is illegal to throw confetti of any kind. It's considered a safety risk to the public. In Alaska, it is illegal for a person to get drunk in a bar and then remain inside the building. In Arizona, you must obtain a permit before you feed garbage to your pigs. In Arkansas, a pinball machine cannot give you more than 25 free games to a player that keeps winning. And in California, you cannot eat a frog that has died in a frog jumping contest. In Colorado, you have to obtain a permit to modify the weather. Yes, this is a real thing. In Connecticut, it's illegal to sell your homework to somebody. Like if you're in school and somebody's copying off of you, that's okay. But if you sell it, it is illegal. In Delaware, it's a misdemeanor to sell the fur off of your dog or your cat. Ugh. In Florida, any place that legally sells liquor, if they participate in throwing little people in their establishment, there can be up to $1,000 fine. In Georgia, if you're at a county fair and you're messing around with a llama or even training it, you are responsible for any injuries that you might incur. In Hawaii, with very few exceptions, it's illegal to put up a billboard of any kind. In Idaho, except for life-threatening situations, it is illegal to participate in cannibalism. It can result in 14 years of imprisonment. In Illinois, it's illegal to own more than $600 worth of salamanders. In Indiana, liquor stores, they can't sell water or soda that is refrigerated. It's just for alcohol. In Iowa, it's considered a misdemeanor if you try to pass off margarine as real butter. Really? And now for my home state of Kansas. It's illegal in 25 counties in Kansas to sell liquor by the glass. What? If you take office in Kentucky, you must sign an oath that says you were not in a fight, have never been in a fight with a deadly weapon. In Louisiana, jambalaya prepared in the traditional manner is not subject to state sanitary code. In Maine, they have a game called Beano. It's like bingo for us. But the law states that if somebody takes a restroom break while they're playing the game, you are legally allowed to handle their cards while they're using the restroom. In Maryland, giving or receiving oral sex is illegal. In Massachusetts, you may not mix or cut the Star-Spangled Banner at all. It must be played in its entirety. If it's not, it's punishable by up to $100. Adultery is a felony in Michigan. It's punishable by a maximum of 4 years in prison and possibly a $5,000 fine. Here's another pig one. In Minnesota, it's illegal to try to capture a pig that's been oiled or greased. If you curse or use profanity in Mississippi, it can land you in jail for 30 days. Has to be in front of more than 2 people. Did I say that? In Missouri, if a bull that is over the age of 1, if it's running around all over the place for 3 days or more, you're legally allowed to castrate it without any liabilities. In Montana, it's illegal to drive or chase any animal onto a railroad track with the intent to damage the train. In Nebraska, while it's hard to enforce this, if you have an STD in Nebraska, you cannot get married according to law. In Nevada, if you use an X-ray machine to try to figure out someone's shoe size, that could land you in trouble with the law. In New Hampshire, it's illegal to carry away or try to collect seaweed at night. In New Jersey, if you're wearing a bulletproof vest while committing a crime, you can be charged separately for wearing the bulletproof vest. This law got removed from the books in 2016, but in New Mexico it used to be idiots could not vote in the state of New Mexico. Idiots were defined as mentally challenged people. This law has been in place since 1845 in New York. New York law says that you're not allowed to mask your face in public. There are exceptions for parties, though. Party, baby! North Carolina, a bingo game that is being sponsored by an organization, may not go over 5 hours of gameplay. What? In North Dakota, if you want to be a member of North Dakota's Dry Pea and Lentil Council, you gotta be a citizen. This one made me think, what was going on in Ohio back in the day? In Ohio, every operator of an underground coal mine must provide adequate supply of toilet paper with each toilet. Apparently, McCarthyism is alive and well in the state of Oklahoma. State statute says that it is fact that there exists an international communist conspiracy committed to overthrow the U.S. government. Wow. In Oregon, leaving a container of urine or fecal matter on the side of the road is illegal. And don't think about tossing it out of your car either, because that's illegal as well. In Pennsylvania, it's only a misdemeanor to swap goods or services for your baby. What? That's a felony federally, so yeah. In Rhode Island, if somebody who bites off another person's limb will face no more than 20 years in prison, but no less than 1 year, and only if they maim the victim on purpose. In South Carolina, it's illegal for a male to seduce a female by promising to marry her. However, there's no law for the other gender. I promise I'll marry you. In South Dakota, agricultural producers may set off fireworks and other explosives to safeguard their sunflower crops. In Tennessee, you can't hunt, trap, or harm an albino deer intentionally. Why? Because they're extremely rare creatures. In Texas, people that want to run for office must admit to a superior being. I'll leave you with that. In Utah, nobody can throw a missile at a bus or a bus station except for peace officers. Well, thank God for that. In Vermont, solar collectors and clotheslines are outlawed. They listed them both as energy devices based on renewable resources. In Virginia, it's illegal to have sex before marriage. What? How can this be a law? In Washington, all public doors must open outwardly. It's to avoid congestion during emergencies like fires. Okay. In West Virginia, don't attempt to substitute a hunting dog for a ferret. You can spend 100 days in jail for this. In Wisconsin, cheese! State certified cheeses like Cheddar Colby and Monterey Jack must be highly pleasing. And in Wyoming, it is illegal to cut, sever, detach, or mutilate more than one half of a sheep's ear. You know, but less than one half's okay. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a big fat thumbs up on this video. Share it with your friends. Once again, all this information came from businessinsider.com. Just wanted to throw that in there. Guys, appreciate you so much. Hope you do enjoy Don's question of the day. If you don't know what it is, just check us out on Facebook. Hashtag DQOTD, guys. A question every Monday through Friday at 7 o'clock. I hope you join us and are able to participate in that, guys. We will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.